Let's take a look at some of the Siemens advantages. Here's our plant. Got many lines that are out here. I need to do something on some of these lines. Well, let's take a look at what we do here. So what I want to institute is something called smart manufacturing. And in Siemens terms, that consists in the digital enterprise. Who's heard of Internet of Things, Industry 4.0, smart manufacturing? Those are all terms that are out there in the marketplace. Well, let me tell you how we handle this. So the idea for a smart manufacturing environment has two things. It can integrate the virtual and the real worlds into one seamless application. It can also seamlessly take data from your machines and move it up to higher level databases like ERP systems. When you're able to do this, what you're going to see is you're going to achieve lower costs, reduced time to market, and greater flexibility, which in the end gives you multiple things. Here, at Siemens, we have a complete portfolio within our digital enterprise that makes this automation, modernization possible. And that's what we're going to talk about for a few minutes. So here's our machine. We need to replace that line. That particular line has an old legacy controller on it. We need to do some things. It has old legacy IOs, drives, networks, tons of things on it. Well, if you take a look at this, on that line, you have different levels of equipment that are out there. At the field level, you have drives, you have IOs, you have multiple things like that. Control level, what you expect, your controllers, your PLCs, your PACs, whatever terms out there in the marketplace, right? And your HMI systems. Then you have SCADA. This is up at your operator levels. Collect some data about the line maintenance type stuff, right? And then you got to be able to share data to your management, the MES layers. This is where we're collecting all the data about this particular line and what's running on that line. And when we collect that data, we need to be able to send it up to higher level databases, ERP type systems in the enterprise levels. Okay? So how do we handle all this? Well, within Siemens, there's a complete portfolio of products that fits in every one of these levels. Siemens has an offering that is able to handle from the field level all the way through the enterprise levels. Okay? So we take a look, for example, we got IOs, we got industrial control products, HMIs, motion control, controllers or PLCs, SCADA, just a magnitude of products all the way up through Somatic IT and then our PLM type products up at the higher level. So a complete portfolio from one vendor to achieve what you're trying to do in this smart manufacturing arena. There are really three groups that make this happen. This is a collaboration platform called Team Center from Siemens, okay? PLM products reside up at the enterprise level. Connectivity over to databases. This is also where we get into the virtual worlds. Let me mention that real quick because this is unique in the marketplace. If you're a customer making a brand new widget, new product, first thing I got to do is I got to design the product. I got to figure out how I'm going to produce the product. I got to figure out my industrial engineering type aspects of what's the best way to lay my plan out. Then I got to program it. All that happens independently of each other, right? I design it. I need to produce it. The things I mentioned, all independently. Well, with Siemens and the whole merging of the virtual and real worlds, what we can do now is while you're designing that product, I can be sharing that information down like to the PLC programming aspect and be running my lines, laying out my facilities, test running my plant virtually before I ever buy the property and dig a hole, right? So it brings all those individual steps into one unison step, okay? What does that mean for you? Quicker time to the market, okay? My widget, I've already got it designed. Ooh, I bought my plant. I know exactly how to lay it out. I can get it off and running. Multiple things happen up here at the enterprise level. At the MES level, this is our Somatic IT products. This is your management level. This is where I'm collecting data, storing data, moving stuff to databases. That's all in that Team Center as well, Somatic IT type product. And then we have something called TIA. This is your real world productions, okay? Let's see what this means. Back to this chart. At the higher levels, at the PLM levels, that's our Team Center products. NX product development, this is CAD type stuff. All this is able to share information down. Somatic IT at your management levels, kind of mentioned those. This is where I'm collecting data, moving data up, right? But then down at this level, this is our totally integrated automation level. This is where we're going to focus today.